Hey guys, I want to talk today about transferring fire over a distance, and I've heard guys talk about where you get the horseshoe fungus or horsehoof fungus, whatever it's called, and I always see guys getting pieces that are like this. Well, I've looked around out here for, I don't know, the past couple weeks and haven't found anything of any substantial size. What I did find was, like, here's one of the biggest pieces I found, and this is a white one. I don't know what these are. I don't care. I'm going to try them, see if they work. I've got these little brown ones like this. I did try it. I know it works, but they don't last very long. And then I've got another brown one that's more similar to the white one that I found. It may be the same thing, just a different color. But we're going to give those a shot today with a magnifying glass, see if we can get an ember on them. Best way I know to do that is to take your saw on a multi-tool and get a few shavings off of it. There it is. First I'll start with the one that I'm pretty sure is going to work for me, and just get a few shavings off of that, and then we'll hit it with a magnifying glass and see what we can do. I'm just out here in my front yard right now. You can see my shop in the background. I've been over there working in it this morning. Alright, we got a few shavings. Got them on my pants. Alright, magnifying glass. Let's see if we can get an ember on this thing. Alright, that's smoking, and that went all the way through already. So that would be a viable option to carry a fire, but then again, a piece this size, you might get a quarter mile, maybe a half mile, and you'd want to hold it with your pliers. I don't think you'd want to hold that in your fingers. Alright, so that one works. Okay, this is the brown one that is similar in texture to the white one. So these are much lighter. I don't expect they would burn as long as the other ones did. We're going to see what we can do with it here. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here, but I'm just taking my saw and cutting on these, trying to get a few shavings on the top. Alright, so let's try this one and see what it does. That one smoked up quick. It's going. Okay, so it does work. I'm going to lay it down here by this other one, kind of see which one goes a little bit longer. Alright, then I got these white ones here. These are very, very light. So, I don't know how much faith I'd have in those. We'll give it a shot though. I've had these drying out for probably a week now. I do remember once I tried to start a fire with a cotton ball and magnifying glass, and it didn't want to work. I'm thinking the light color made it not work as well. This may be the same way. We'll find out. It's getting hot, but combusting like the other ones did. It's barely even turning brown. I'm going to call this one a bust, because I don't want to stand here and hold this forever. But if you've ever worn a white t-shirt versus a black t-shirt, you know, the black ones get hotter because they absorb more of the light from the sun. I think this is the same concept. So we're just going to call that a bust. Alright, let me show you what I got on the ground down here. There's one. This is the first one I lit on the right, and it's definitely still going. This one's about halfway gone. So that first one was the best option. Okay, so now what I want to do is, I know which one's the best option now, so I want to see if I can transfer that ember to another piece of fungus. Okay, so I just picked that up with the pliers. Here's a little piece of fungus. I'm going to try to ignite one off of another. Okay, that ignited actually very easily. So if you wanted to transfer a fire, that would be a viable way of doing it. You just have to have more than one piece. I wonder if we can get one of those to light off of here. Alright, I did light that one off of the first one. I still don't think it's as good of an option though. It just doesn't seem to burn as well. But it is working. I guess use what you got, right? Alright guys, thanks for watching here at Bullhornbeach. I'll let these sit here for a minute. The brown ones burned until they burned out. The white one did not continue burning, so that's just not a viable option. But if you wanted to transfer fire from one location to another, these brown ones seem to work pretty good. They're not very big, so you'll have to have several of them to go a long distance, but they do work. So come back next week, guys. I try to do a video every weekend if I can. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the button down there, and I'd appreciate it. Till then, guys, get out in the shop, down the woods. And all of that sucked. It...